Back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and more specifically, we're going to talk about a particular piece of French history, the 1998 France 10 centimes coin. If you've got one in your collection, you might want to stick around because its value today could surprise you. So, let's break down everything you need to know about the 1998 France 10 centimes coin and its current market value in US dollars. Get started. First off, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. 10 centime coin from France was part of the euro adoption in 2002. But what most people don't know is that France continued to mint certain coins like this one in the late 90s as part of their pre-euro currency preparation. The coin you're looking at was minted in 1998, just a few years before the euro officially replaced the French franc. In the obverse, you'll see the famous Marianne, a symbol of the French Republic. And the reverse shows the 10 centimes value with a design of the European Union's 12 stars. It's a small coin, but it's packed with history. If you're wondering why it could have value today, there are a few reasons we need to consider. First, the condition of the coin matters a lot when it comes to its market value. A 1,9,9,8,10 centimes coin in good condition. That means minimal wear and tear, clear details on both the obverse and reverse sides, and a well-defined edge can actually be worth more than you might think. Coins that are in good condition are considered more collectible. They might have a few minor scratches, but the more pristine the coin, the more attractive it is to collectors. If you happen to have a coin with almost no visible wear, essentially an uncirculated condition, that's even better. Uncirculated coins are the ones that have been kept in perfect condition since the moment they were minted. How much could you expect for your 1,99810 centimes coin today? The value really depends on the condition and whether it's a standard circulation piece or something rarer. As of now, a 1,99810 centimes coin in good condition generally fetches anywhere from $5,000 on the collector's market. It's a huge amount, but still a nice little increase over face value, especially if you're holding on to a few of them. Now, let's talk about some of the rarer cases. If you have a 1,99810 centimes coin in mint or proof condition, those special edition coins made with high-quality finishes for collectors, the value can skyrocket. These can go for anywhere from $6,000 and occasionally even more, depending on the buyer and the demand at any given time. Collectors and enthusiasts who focus on French coins or European currency can be particularly interested in this specific issue. This makes the 1,99810 centimes an attractive coin for those who are assembling a comprehensive collection of European pre-euro coins or coins from the Eurozone's early days. However, it's important to note that coin values fluctuate depending on market trends. Some coins, even when they're from more recent years, can increase in value over time due to shifts in collector interest, scarcity, and historical significance. The 1,99810 centimes may have been rare when it was first minted, but it's becoming more valuable as time goes on. So, to sum it all up, the 1998 France 10 centime coin in good condition today is likely worth between $7,000. If it's in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could fetch a higher price. If you're holding on to one of these coins, it might make you rich, but it's definitely a valuable piece of European history, and who knows, it could be worth more down the road as collectors continue to seek it out. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye out for unique coins like these. You never know when the right buyer might come along. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts on the 1,99810 centimes, next up, the 10 centimes coin from 1988. If you've ever wondered about the value of a French 10 centime coin in fine condition, especially in today's market, then stick around because this is one piece you won't want to miss. First, Let's talk about the 10 centimes coin itself. This coin is part of the French franc series, which was in circulation before France adopted the euro in 2002. The coin's design features the iconic Marianne, a symbol of the French Republic, on the obverse. Marianne represents liberty and is one of the most powerful symbols of France. The reverse of the coin shows the value 10 centimes, surrounded by a laurel wreath, which is a symbol of honor and victory. Interestingly, the 1988 issue is part of the aluminium bronze series, which was introduced for higher denomination coins in the 1970s. These coins were produced in large numbers, but certain factors today make some of them quite valuable to collectors. Now, when it comes to valuing a 1988 French 10 centime coin, the condition is absolutely crucial. Coins are graded based on their wear and tear, and collectors place high value on coins that are in better condition. For instance, a fine condition coin, which has only slight wear and retains clear details, will fetch a higher price compared to a heavily worn or damaged coin. A fine grade coin typically means that the design is still clearly visible, though there might be some slight surface wear, especially on the higher points, like the edges and central features. The coin has been well preserved, but it shows signs of circulation. How much is a 1988 French 10 centime coin in fine condition worth in today's market? Well, the value of coins like these can fluctuate depending on demand and collector interest. Right now, a 1988 French 10 centime coin in fine condition could be worth anywhere from $3,000 if sold through online marketplaces or coin dealers. It's a high-value coin, but it's still a nice addition to any collection. You might be thinking, wait, that's a huge amount, and you're right. It's going to make you rich overnight, but for collectors, it's the rarity, historical significance, and condition that matter most. And for those looking to complete their collection of French coins, the 19881 0 centimes can be an interesting and affordable option. As we mentioned earlier, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in uncirculated or near mint condition will obviously fetch much higher prices, possibly even up to $4,000 in some rare cases. While the 19881 0 centimes isn't rare in itself, there are certain years and mint marks that can be more sought after, especially if fewer coins were made that year, or if they were minted in a specific location. The popularity of French coins among collectors fluctuates. When there's a surge in interest for French currency or numismatics, prices can rise. Though the 1988 coin is necessarily historical in the same way as coins from earlier centuries, its significance as part of France's transition to the euro gives it a small edge in the numismatic world. Next up, the 1969 French 10 centime coin, so valuable even in bad condition. If you've ever wondered about the hidden treasures in your coin collection, you're in the right place. To understand why this coin is worth so much today, we first need to look back at its history. The 10 centime coin was part of France's franc currency system, which was used until the country adopted the euro in 2002. Minted in 1969, the coin features an image of a wheat sheaf on the reverse, symbolizing France's agricultural heritage. The obverse features a portrait of the Marianne, a symbol of the French Republic. Although these coins were quite common in circulation during the late 1960s, their value today is far from ordinary, especially when they are in certain conditions. What makes the 19691 centimes coin valuable today, even in bad condition? It all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. Let's break these down. While millions of these coins were minted in 1969, only a small number are left in circulation today, especially in good condition. Over the decades, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or worn out from heavy use, making the surviving coins even rarer. French numismatics, or coin collectors, have always had a strong interest in coins from the French Republic, particularly those from the 1960s. Coins like the 10 centime have gained popularity in recent years as more collectors seek to complete their sets of French francs. Now, you might be wondering, does the condition really matter? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Even in bad condition, like coins with heavy wear or scratches, this 19691 centimes coin can still fetch a surprising price. So, how much is a 19691 centimes coin worth if it's in the best condition? While it won't fetch the highest prices like a perfect specimen, these coins still hold value because of their rarity. A badly worn coin can still be worth around $3,000, while one in slightly better condition could range between $14,000 and $30,000. If you have a coin that's been circulated heavily, you might think it's worth only a couple of cents, but collectors will still pay a premium for these in higher conditions due to their rarity. Now, if you're lucky enough to find one in mint or near mint condition, you could be looking at a much higher value, with some auction prices reaching $5,000 or more. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, how can you identify these valuable coins and where can you find them? First, check the coin for clear details. Look for the year, the design, and signs of wear. Even slight signs of wear can impact the price, so it's important to inspect carefully. If you have a collection of older French coins, it's worth taking a closer look at them, especially if you have coins from the late 60s or early 70s. Even if the coin's condition is perfect, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Now, if you've got a 19691 centimes coin and you're wondering where to sell it, there are several options. The easiest way is to head online. Auction sites like eBay are a great platform for selling individual coins, and you can often find buyers who specialize in French numismatics. You can also check out local coin shops or coin shows where collectors gather to trade and buy rare pieces. When selling online, be sure to take clear photos and provide accurate descriptions of the coin's condition. The more honest and transparent you are about the condition, the better chance you have of selling your coin at a fair price. In conclusion, the 1969 French 10 centime coin is a great example of how even coins in bad condition can still hold significant value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a reminder that rarity, demand, and condition play a big role in determining a coin's worth. Take a look at your collections and see if you have one of these hidden gems. Coin collecting is about more than just making money. It's about history, culture, and the stories these tiny pieces of metal can tell. Next up, the 1947 French franc. In particular, we'll explore why these coins and bills, in extra good condition, can command some serious value on today's market. The French franc was the currency of France for centuries, but what makes the 1947 version so intriguing? Let's step back in time and understand the historical context of these particular francs. The year is 1947. Just 2 years after the end of World War II, France, like much of Europe, was in the process of rebuilding. The war had devastated the country's economy and inflation was rampant. As a result, the French government introduced a new series of banknotes and coins in 1947 to stabilize the economy and restore confidence in the currency. Designed to signify a new beginning, these 1947 banknotes and coins are especially significant for their connection to post-war reconstruction and the changing political landscape of France. The 1947 French franc, also known as the Nouveau franc, marked a turning point in the nation's economic recovery. But let's talk about the real value of these pieces today. For collectors and investors, the condition of a currency is crucial. A French franc from 1947 in extra good condition, also known as uncirculated or mint condition, can fetch impressive amounts on the market. When we talk about extra good condition, we're referring to a coin or note that has never been used in circulation or it has been very minimally handled. These items can often be found in specialized auctions, antique stores, or through private collectors. So, how much can you expect to pay for a pristine 1947 French franc today? It depends on several factors: rarity, condition, and demand being the main ones. On today's market, prices for 1947 francs in mint condition can vary. For example, a well-preserved 194,710 franc coin might sell for around $4,000, but if you have a full set of 1947 banknotes, especially if they're in uncirculated or near perfect condition. Some of these notes could fetch upwards of $5,000 or even more at auction. In fact, rare 1947 bills from specific series or with unique serial numbers can attract premium prices, sometimes even surpassing the $6,000 mark. First, the rarity factor. While the 1947 French francs were produced in large numbers, the passage of time and historical events have made certain denominations harder to find in pristine condition. For instance, most 1947 banknotes were heavily circulated, meaning only a small fraction of them survived in mint condition. Second, the connection to history. These notes and coins are just pieces of currency. They represent a pivotal moment in French history. The design of the notes themselves, featuring imagery tied to the nation's recovery, has also helped them remain highly desirable among collectors and investors alike. As we know, history plays a big role in the world of collectibles, and currency is exception. The 1947 French francs serve as a tangible link to a tumultuous time in French history, the end of World War II, and the start of the rebuilding era. Now, for those of you watching, if you're lucky enough to own a 1947 French franc, or you come across one at a garage sale, flea market, or antique shop, there are a few things you should know to get the best value. First, getting the coin or note graded by a professional is essential. Many online platforms and auction houses rely on services like Tisney to certify the authenticity and quality of coins and bills. Having your 1947 francs graded can significantly increase their value if you decide to sell. And remember, the market for rare and historical currency fluctuates over time, so it's always wise to do a bit of research before making a purchase or sale. Be sure to check auction results, online marketplaces, and consult with reputable dealers to get the best idea of current values. To sum it up, the 1947 French franc, especially those in extra good condition, are highly sought after today for their rarity, historical significance, and the simple fact that they've survived for over 75 years in excellent shape. So if you're holding on to one of these pieces, it could be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this deep dive into the 1947 French franc both informative and interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more fascinating currency stories. Until next time, keep collecting and exploring the world of rare finds.